Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Let's see what happens in November. War continues. That's great. This is a bit of a ruffle stump. See if I can do this without taking any damage and with sinking these ships. I could auto-resolve it, but the results of auto-resolving usually not that good. Well, it would be a victory, but I would probably just do some damage to the enemy ships and they would do some damage to mine. That's the Orion Majestic, or the Majestic class. And we have the New Zealand class of battle cruisers. Some heavies. And some more heavies here. They can keep their screening formation, that's fine. Oh, the Prince of Wales is trying to overtake the Majestics. Because she's faster. You know what, Prince of Wales? I'm just gonna have you detach. Weather is pretty bad, minus 22.5. That's a big spread. Let's go up to times 10. Contact. It was the Orion that spotted the enemy. Let's see what these 16-inch guns can do. Oh, 15. I got 15s. Never mind. Taking some fire in return. You can slow down to 26. You can slow down to 26. Come on, turn. Prince of Wales is eating torpedoes. There we go. 3 ships sunk. And now my ships are probably sent back for repairs because some of them took damage. And another... Okay, still my New Zealand... Fine. Let's fight it out. Are those maybe not the New Zealands in the previous battle? No, I think maybe it was the Rodneys. Okay, why are you not in the division with the other ones? Let's have you retreat. Who's the division leader here? That's you. And where's the third one? Back there. You guys are already doing weird stuff. Nice. Okay, this division is all formed up. And you are all on your own. I'm just gonna have you retreat. Less stuff to worry about. And some crashing, but that's to be expected when you have divisions that are all scattered around like this. Okay, things seem to be in order. Weather is good, +10. Spotted by the Juno at almost 20 kilometers. That's fine. Let's slow you down to 32. My heavy cruisers can only do 32. That's the same as my battle cruisers. That's a nice match. This ship is not having a good day. Destroyed torpedo. Do some maneuvering now. Iphigenia just avoided a torpedo to the face. The Curlew was not so lucky, nor was the Prometheus. There we go. Some unfortunate torpedo hits, but otherwise fine. Should have just sent my my heavy cruisers to the back. Just had them retreat. Octavia, low crew. Octavia. I did add this back on, so shouldn't be a problem. I have a huge crew pool, so that's definitely not a problem. Untick that one, because I now have the 21,000 tons heavy cruiser. That's the one I was researching. Ooh. I get some exciting technology in 2 turns. Wow. Right. And then I also get the full oil thing. But in the meantime, let's design some destroyers, because I have the versatile class, which is fairly new, with double gun turrets. The Nith class is getting kind of long in the tooth. They've got single guns, and because I deleted the design because the hulls are obsolete, so I couldn't build any more of them. But in retrospect, maybe I should have kept the design, so I could have at least like refitted them. Let's scrap. Let's in fact scrap the ones that are not in a battle formation, which is these 4 They're in the English Channel somewhere. No. Should all be in port. There they are, knit class, knit class. Strange. Okay. Let's have another fleet move out to sea. Caledonia. Caledonia. Those two are also Caledonias. Okay, let's send out the Rodneys. 1 Rodney, 2 Rodney, 3 Rodney, 4 Rodney. Vanguard, Majestic, Majestic, Vanguard, Prince of Wales, Prince of Wales. Two Majestics. Two Vanguards. That's 4 battleships. The do I have another? That's a Sydney. Cleopatra. Porpoise, Porpoise. Okay, Edinburgh and Sydney. You can go out. Do I only have 1 Cleopatra class? And this port? I guess. Porpoise, 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 Porpoise. That's 4 porpoises. And a Calliope as a scout. Move them out. And these guys can move up to Scapa. Oh, they can't. These guys are being repaired. Never mind. Repulse is being repaired. Where's my other Cleopatra class heavy cruiser? Where's it gone to? Repairing, Scapa Flow. Okay. It's a Falmouth. Fine. Fine. Now, let's design a destroyer. Or should I... let's wait 1 turn and get that thing. It might be important. Yeah. Next turn, we design a destroyer. After playing a battle. Interesting news, sir. French Empire warns their head of Admiralty, Georges Duranville, for his excessive naval expenditures. He may soon be replaced if he continues to underperform. And The same is true for the German Admiral. Oh! That's a big battle. It's the class battlecruiser. Z-class battleship. U-class. What's the best battleship of their lineup? Yeah, that's the Z-class. At least when looking at the cost. 14.3s, 12.1s. And the V-class is the one with the 10.6s. These guys have 15 too. Oh, this one has triple 15-1s. This might actually be a decent ship. Maybe. I don't know, but from the looks of it, it could have potential. Now, of course, that preview doesn't really tell me the details, like what kind of armor it has, and if the guns are short. Because currently in the game, and the way it works is pretty much just to an advantage of a of a player. Because I, like most human players of this game, figured out very soon that making your barrels long is just a straight up upgrade. The trade-off is supposed to be that you lose out on rate of fire. And these are all nicely lined up. The trade-off is supposed to be that you lose out on rate of fire, right? You reduce rate of fire to gain accuracy and penetration. But what you lose in rate of fire, you more than make up for in accuracy and penetration. Why are they... Okay, these are the Sydneys. I wanted these two to be in a division of their own. That's Division 5. Okay, that's you guys. And the Piquet. Okay, I'm gonna have all of you detached because this formation is all kind of messed up. Division 8. Division 7. And the Gloucester, you can now join that division. So she has to like cut across the whole fleet. That's fine. Reduce you guys down to 26, same as the battleships. And you also down to 26. Light cruiser, you can just speed ahead. And these just stopped. There, nice. All formed up. Now, where are the radar returns coming from? contact, and it was the Calliope that spotted at 15-kilometer range. Now I am kind of lacking in destroyers here. Minus 10, not too great. Yeah, I'm kind of lacking in destroyers, but with my radar spotting, should be able to make it work. Just have to take care not to get too close. Okay, flash fires on that DD, that's great. Have my Latonas get in behind the formation. Very nice, very nice. The destroyer swarm has not yet made contact with my formation, so far so good. I did blow many of them out of the water though, so might not have that many left, if any. Yeah, so far I've been successful in fighting this on my own terms. That's great. slow. You can speed up a bit. Okay. Sink this now. Torpedo incoming. Heading straight for the Ramillies. So, now you can also slow down to 26. You can speed up and catch up. Big torpedo swarm coming in towards Inflexible. She might be better off just sailing straight. Yes. Northumberland. You can detach and retreat. Gloucester, you can also detach and retreat. I think it's Gloucester, not Gloucester. Form up again with your friends. and screen that retreating battleship. Ramillies 30, Orion 15, Duncan 55, Majestic 17. They're just not putting out the same amount of damage as the older Vanguard class. Might be because of crew training, like regular crew versus veterans. I mean, it does have a huge effect on accuracy and rate of fire and such. And also it might be because the Majestics have triple turrets and they have less accuracy. So far so good. Okay, I've been spotted again. I want my Porpoise class to be behind the battleships. So. Calliope, where are you going? Look, I told you to screen, not... Okay, follow. In fact, form up. For another course correction on the Rodneys, first and foremost. Well, this ship should sink. There you go. I can just turn most of my fleet towards the west again. Okay, one battlecruiser down. What kind of ship were you? 15 twos, like standard barrel length. Not too bad of an offset. Pitch and roll, quite good. Speed 26 knots. Armor, just decent. Crop 3 turbines. Yeah. This ship, the BC-495, whichever class that is supposed to be, decent design. Not great, but it's not a clown show. Why use a slow ram release? Okay, let's not outsail the ram release. Down to 23 knots. That's all you can do. 23 knots. You can keep going 26. So you reach the head of the formation. Battleships, I want you focusing on the enemy battleships. This should be sinking soon. I mean, yeah, Crop 4, not bad. That's actually a lot of armor for a heavy cruiser. Sinking. Nice. Means the coast is clear to head south. Where are my retreating ships? There they are. All right. Okay, okay. And now we're just picking them apart. This kind of range, my damage output is a bit lower than what I'm used to. But when you think about it, it does make sense. Wait, those are my... Yeah, Cleopatra's, or Sydney's, excuse me. One more battleship down. Reduce speed a bit more on the cruisers. At least the ones that caught up to the rest of the formation. Have incoming fire again. For a change. I get the feeling that maybe my heavy cruisers are the ones doing like most of the work. 17k, 12k, 13, 22, 8. Yeah, Knight's the Duncan. And the Ramillies. Two old vanguards. Yeah, let's end the battle. No ships lost. Okay, they actually did not have many ships left. Well, 3 battleships left, but ship stats, nation. $61k, Duncan. Vanguard class. 8 ammo detonations. And the what's the sister ship named? Where are you? Ramillies. There we are. 41k. The Orion, 19k. Main gun accuracy 8.1%. Majestic 9.1%. Duncan 11. Ramillies 12. Okay. So there's a bit of a difference in accuracy here. I see. Most of the Germans didn't do a lot of damage. Okay. Now, let's design a destroyer. Should have some good technologies to use. Alright. So I have the boilers. Next episode we're designing some new battleships. By the way. 19-inch guns? Wow. Do I really want to go for 19s when I have Mark II 18s? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna stick with the 18s. Anyway. Destroyer. New design. We're gonna have guns. Let's design 2 new destroyers. One with guns mainly, and one that is more of a torpedo spammer. Let's see. Piece of paper. There. Now, what I do, for those who have not been following along, I have the AI roll 5 times for random designs. That actually looks like a decent boat. That's actually like not a bad DD design right out of the gate, but we're not using it. We're just noting down the cost, which is 8.3 million. 8.3. Second roll. $11.1. Well, 11.2 actually. Third. $10. Fourth. If I can get an 8 million budget to make a DD, that's 10.5. Then that would be great. $17.3. How do you make a DD that expensive? What was done? 37.4 knots. Range maxed out. Turbo electric engine. That will do the trick, because it's got plus 4,500% engine cost per weight. Now it is lighter, and it has a bunch of advantages. It's not actually lighter than the no, this one has more horsepower per ton than that one. But yeah, this one has all the other advantages. So if I was designing a like battleship and cost was not an issue, I would maybe go turbo electric. Maybe not on the DD. Okay, let's do the math. What I do is I add them up together, average, and multiply by 0.8 to get my budget, which then should be 20% less than the average. Calculator. 8.3 plus 11.2 plus 10 plus 10.5 plus 17.3. That's 57.3 divided by 5. 11.46. 11. Let's say 11.5. And then multiply by 0.8. We get 9.16. Let's call it 9.2. 9.2. That's a heck of a budget to design a destroyer. Let's start from scratch. Destroyer 3. Oriole. Speed 37 knots. Range can keep you there. Bulkheads spacious. Now, needs to have a good tower. This one is better aiming speed. This one is more base accuracy. And it's smaller. Let's go with that one. I don't think you can fit main guns on that tower anyway. Let's start with the thin funnel. And let's put some main guns on it. Ooh, quad launcher. Now, let's play with all of this. Oil. Induced. Gear turbine. Can already tell I need a bigger funnel. Ox 2. .3, 8.5. Prep 4, not that it matters too much on ADD. Double hull. Let's see, triple hull now. Let's go double. We're gonna shave all of this off when we start reducing the size of the ship. Max HE, that's fine. High capacity, that's fine. Heavy shells. No, standard. Tube powder, TNT 2. Turrets actually need to turn fast. Enhanced reloading. Torp range 9.1. Torp speed 43. I want these to be fast. This is my gun. Mainly gun destroyer. 21-inch torps. It's 9.5, 9.4, 9.3. It's not a huge like cost difference. Coincidence 5. Hydro 2. Radar. Now, guns. Long. Alright. Only a little bit over budget. Draft. That was enough. I'm under budget. I can keep adding stuff. Actually, let's reduce the beam as well. 3%. That's the smallest funnel. 90. 100. Good. I've got 2 million left. Barbette. You don't fit there? Why you no fit there? Yeah, you fit on that barbette. What are you talking about? It's just not enough room. Okay. Let's move the tower back here. Move you there. Okay. Like so. 8 million. I got more money to spend. Forward offset. No, didn't like that. Okay. Still a forward offset. There we go. Pitch and roll, quite bad. But it's overall not too terrible. It's a lot of firepower for a DD. Can armor up the main belt. Can armor up the main deck. That fixes some of the pitch. I can make the beam better. Didn't actually help the roll at all. Okay, increasing draft does help the roll a bit. Let's go minus 11 on the draft. Now let's keep it at rock bottom. What more does a DD need? Anti-flood 2. It's got reinforced bulkheads too. Keep the barbette 1. That's fine. I'm close to the weight limit, actually. I mean, this is not bad, not bad. Good little boat. 4-weight offset. I can fix that by moving this guy back. Like so. Half-weight offset, 1%. Yeah. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah. Yeah. Shaft 2. Yeah. And that's right at the weight limit for the hull. Save design. That's the Oriole class. And I'm gonna make a variation on this, which is more torpedo focused. Ship is overweight. What do you mean ship is overweight? And it's over budget. How to reduce? These are gonna be long-range torpedoes too, by the way. Reduced ammo, torps. It's just gonna get in, launch its one spread of torpedoes, and then get out. Can have some armor. I just need to shave off some more weight. It doesn't need hydro. We can go with hydro 1. It doesn't need hydro. Coincidence 5. Coincidence 4. Maybe enough. No barbette. Bulkhead 1. There we go. That's the Hydra class, which is kind of fitting with all these torpedoes. So the main job of this class is to basically just get in, drop 12 torps at pretty much max range, which should be 9.5 kilometers, into a big group of enemy ships, and hopefully hit many of them. That's the design philosophy here. Yeah, let's save design. Yeah, torpedoes are the expensive part of destroyers. That's probably why some of those AI DDs got so expensive, because they had way more torpedoes. Gonna build 12 of these and 8 of those. Nah, let's build 8 of these and 4 of those. Let's build 8 of each, actually. These guys are gonna be in my big fleet formations. So they are going to well, okay, I guess Scapa Flow is full. Sunderland. And Portsmouth. These are going to Plymouth and Dover? 7-month construction time. Not too bad. Not too bad. But that's it for this episode. What do we have here? Versatile, versatile, Nith. This is the kind of battle I would want my torpedo destroyers to be in. Like the Plucky. I want to see the Plucky pluck this Z-class battleship from the surface. Let's see here. What can I move out from Scapa Flow? 1 battleship, 1 battlecruiser, 2 battleships. Still have a lot of battleships. Vanguards. So 2 Vanguards, I guess 2 Prince of Wales's. No, let's go with the Erin and Majestic. Get them some experience. Caledonias. Cleopatra. Sydney. Do I have the Sydney here? Yeah. Sydney and Edinburgh. And the Calliope. That's a battle formation. Move out. Marlborough and Prince of Wales are in this port. Okay, fine. But that's all for the next episode. For now, goodbye and take care.